If you're a furry, then you've most likely heard of the well-known book series like Warrior Cats or Wings of Fire. They appeal to furries for obvious reasons, but there's another animal fantasy book series that is seemingly lesser known and less talked about, which is surprising to me considering how well written the books are. And the book focuses on a species that, while common to see in the furry community, is also loved by furries. Can you guess which species? Foxcraft. It's my favorite book series and I consider it underrated. You know those animated Warrior Cat MAPs those talented animators make? I really wish there were those that were made for Foxcraft too. I've seen very few animations related to Foxcraft on YouTube and it makes me sad. Written by Imbalari Isurlis? I don't know how to say her name. The books were released in 2015, 2016, and 2017. There's only 3 books, but I am, in a way, glad that there weren't too many books released, as it could have caused the series to get milked and ruined. Trust me, we don't want a Land Before Time situation. Anyway, the book series follows a young female fox named Isla. She was peacefully living with her skulk, which means a family of foxes, that include her mother, father, grandmother, and her older brother, Piri? And I have no idea what happened to the grandfather. However, one day, tragedy strikes when her family's den is suddenly attacked and destroyed by unfamiliar foxes that they have never seen before. Isla's life is now turned upside down and she is forced to flee her only home. She does escape and survives, but she has no idea what happened to her family. While running away, she ends up in the Great Snarl, which is actually a city where humans live. From there on, she's on a quest to find and reunite with her skulk. Sriffin claims that he can help find her family. But near the end of the first book, she finds out that her mom, dad, and grandmother have actually been dead this entire time, and didn't realize that they were killed back at her den. Her brother is the only family member that survived, and in distraught and anger, she flees again out of the city and into the wildlands, which is a vast, dangerous forest where her father is from. Now her goal is to find her brother Piri, as that's all she has now. Isla's search for her missing brother, Piri, has brought her to the vast wildlands. The forest is a treacherous place for a fox cub, but Isla is talented in foxcraft, ancient arts of cunning known only to her kind. Skilled though she is, Isla's grasp of foxcraft is still new. And she's not alone. A cruel and mysterious fox stalks the forest, with the power to enslave others to his will. In order to survive, Isla must learn to trust the ruistic wildland foxes. But there are tales of others, a counselor of elders who are masters of foxcraft and who warily guard its most potent secrets. If Isla wishes to master her gifts and find her brother, then finding the elders may be her only hope. Each setting changes throughout each book. In the first book, it's in the city. In the second book, it's in the forest or the countryside, where it says many foxes live. And in the final book, it's the snowlands, the northern realms where various packs of wolves live. Their packs are called the Shars, and the foxes don't know much about the wolves. Here's a map of the land. Isla has arrived at the frigid snowlands to find her lost brother Piri. The tundra is a harsh place, and the wolves who live within its icy kingdoms are harsher still, but Isla's flair for the mysterious arts of foxcraft have grown tremendously. The young fox is on a mission of grave importance. A cruel and powerful fox known as the Maag is using his own mastery of foxcraft to summon an ancient threat. If he succeeds, then more than just Piri's life will be at stake. But Isla discovers the once proud wolves are broken and wary. Their king is weak, struck by a particular madness. An rival kingdom threatens their borders. If Isla can't help amongst the wolves, then the whole world will burn. Wow, that's very, very dramatic. Throughout the books, various characters she meets help her and join her in her journey, or she meets characters that end up deceiving her. As the books go on, Isla faces new experiences and grows as a character, and matures and learns how to survive and be independent. Right after being traumatized as her family died. God, I feel sorry for her. But she becomes more skilled within the various arts of foxcraft. Okay, so what is quote-unquote foxcraft? Yes, it's the title of the book, but it's also something special that only foxes can do in this book. Or lore. Or universe, whatever you want to call it. I think it's one of the things that makes this animal book series stand out in a good way. There's magic. Foxcraft is various skills of magical abilities that are only known to and can only be performed by foxes. These skills are used for hunting or for defense. Only the gifted foxes will master the higher arts. A few examples are Karaking, I think that's how you say it, imitating the call of other creatures, Slimmering, sealing the breath and mind to create the illusion of invisibility, or Wakir, my personal favorite one, shapeshifting from a fox to another creature. There is a secret society of foxes that keeps the arts of Foxcraft alive. They are called the Elders, and I mentioned them a little bit earlier in the video. They meet once a year on Elder Rock. Each Elder is a master at a particular type of Foxcraft skill, and the Black Fox is the master of them all. The Black Fox is a title that is bestowed on the wisest fox. There's only one Black Fox in each age, and is also considered an Elder. And if I recall correctly, when they become the Black Fox, their fur will also turn black. I'm foreshadowing something. However, the Black Fox in this age is actually missing during the books, and his whereabouts are unknown. Oh no! And at one point, Isla, during her journey, she goes to the Elders themselves for help. There's also terms that foxes use that are different from ours, which I think was a clever idea, like the furless, which is just another word for human. That's just what they call the humans. Or manglers, which means cars. It makes sense because how would a fox know the word car? I think that's smart that they came up with like the own words, if you know what I mean, their own words. Yeah? Okay, so who are the enemies? Remember how I said Isla's family was attacked by strange foxes they had never seen before? Well, these foxes are known as the Taken, which is also the title of the first book. They are victims of mind control and brainwashing. They've had their free will taken away through pleaching, and are being controlled by the Meg, which is the title of the third book. His real name is Kivani, who is the main enemy in this book series. He was actually an elder before he chose his evil path. He is the master in the art of pleaching, but is unfortunately using it for evil. He is enslaving foxes one by one through his skill. His goal? To dominate the world of the foxes. During Isla's journey and fighting period, she joins the conflict in fighting against the Meg and his sinister, selfish plans. Yeah, this book gets dark at some points. I won't spoil what ends up happening during the end of the books, but let's just say it gets intense. And bittersweet. Foxcraft, I think, is good because it is an engaging and exciting story that is an absolute roller coaster to read. You feel like you're kind of on the adventure with Isla while reading. You'll feel various emotions while reading, ranging from heartbreak to thrill. There is strong character development, immersive world building, and memorable characters. Yes, while this label does say it appeals to 4th to 6th graders, after reading the book, it's clear both kids, teens, and adults can enjoy the book series, so don't worry, it's not written in a childish way, but also not too dark or too disturbing for kids. Now let me read you some of the positive reviews for the book. Vivid details, intriguing characters, and a riveting plot are smoothly executed in this exciting new series, beautifully rendered and magical. Eilers mixes in magic in a complex social structure, a well-crafted fantasy of the furry kind. Furry kind? A epic new animal fantasy that will make you love foxes. And that was actually said by the author of the Wings of Fire series. I think that's cool. I think one of my favorite things about this book series is how it mixes realism in the wilderness with a touch of magic in this world of foxes, if that made any sense, making it more interesting. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to see foxes battle one another with their own secret spells? Just me? Oh, okay. If you are a furry, Therian, especially a fox Therian, a fan of animal fantasy, or just an animal lover, then you will love Foxcraft. Before wrapping up this video, I want to give praise to and talk about the author herself for a moment, since she's the one behind this wonderful and well-crafted story. Imbali Irles. Like I said, I don't know how to pronounce her name, I'm sorry. She is an award-winning writer and an irrepressible animal lover. She is one of the team of authors behind the New York Times best-selling Survivor series, who wrote under the pseudonym of Erin Hunter. Her first book, The Tigrant Cat, won the 2008 Calderine Children's Book of the Year award in England. Imbali lives in Cambridge, England with her family, including her principal riding mascot, Mitchie, who looks like an Arctic fox and acts like a cat, but is in fact a dog. Aw, look how cute he is. Her website says, "What inspired you to write the Foxcraft trilogy?" I developed a fascination with urban foxes by watching them prowl the streets of London. I was intrigued by how these elegant animals appeared to materialize from nowhere, a flash of deep red pelt, a white tail tip, only to vanish into the night. I began to read about the fox's role in folklore. Time and again, the fox was depicted as cunning, selfish, and untrustworthy. I knew this beautiful creature was misunderstood, and I want to tell her story. If you want to know more about the author herself or the book series, go to this website. I will link the website in the description of this YouTube video and in the comments below. Here's her Instagram if you want to check out her posts. I'm pretty sure she's most active there. I think that's everything I want to talk about. I wanted to do a video about this book series because 1, it's my favorite book series. 2, it has one of my favorite animals, which is foxes. And 3, as said before, I think this book series is underrated and deserves much more love and recognition. I hope this video will make at least one person intrigued in reading the book series. If you made this far, thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me, especially since I'm still new to YouTube and uploading videos. Speaking of that, I'll be uploading more videos very soon. My next video might be about fursuiting in Florida while on vacation, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!